Boker Tov, Chodesh Tov. Today's breakfast has been sponsored by the Kormani family. Leilu Yishmat Yitzchak ben Shimon. Baruch Hashem Teinchenu Beganin. Everyone's invited downstairs. You got an extra breakfast as well, some bagel mensch. Please make brachot Leilu Yishmato Tizku lemitzvot. Continuing now where we left off with Halachot of Lashon Hara. We just began, so we said yesterday we discussed that even if it's true, it's still considered Lashon Hara. Now we're continuing now to category number 2. Yesterday we spoke Lashon Hara. Today we'll mention and touch upon what is Rechilut. So the Chafetz Chaim categorizes them as Lashon Hara and Rechilut. Now what is Rechilut? The Halakha explains Rechilut is when someone peddles information from one person to another person that creates ill will between them or causes damage to the other subject. So this is similar to Lashon Hara, but it's different in that he sees something and then goes and says something. That's what, when we say peddles, we put it in quotes, but the idea is that he saw something and he went and later on related it over, and this can either cause damage to the subject or can cause ill will between the two parties that you are speaking about. And if the two parties are speakers are friends, and the speaker of the Rechilut drives them apart through negative reports, the Gemara calls him a Rasha, and Hashem is disgusted by his actions. Another thing the Chafetz Chaim writes is, if the two people are already sworn enemies, and Rechilut is not creating any more ill will, meaning they already hate each other, they don't get along, they don't have anything to do with each other, and when you say this Rechilut about that individual to the other person, you're not distancing, you're not making them hate each other anymore. They can't. They're already they don't like each other. Nevertheless, it's still asur, even though it's not driving them farther apart, but it's still causing damage potentially to the subject. And just because they don't like each other doesn't mean it makes it mutar to say rechilut. So now we'll say a few examples of rechilut and we'll wrap up for today. A few short and simple examples are ploni, or for example, we'll use John. John said such and such about you. John told me something. I went and told this person that he said this about me. That's rechilut. It's not Lashon Hara, it's rechilut. It's a separate category of isur. Or ploni did such and such against you. This guy, you don't know what he did. He put this sign saying you're a bad person, you're disloyal, you're not honest in business, whatever it is. I saw something that he did, and I went and told the party that it happened. And the third example they bring here is, I heard that Ploni did such and such to you, or is planning on doing so. Meaning, you heard something happen between two people, you go and to one of the subjects and you say, oh, I heard what he did to you. Or I heard what he's planning to do to you. These three examples fall into this category of rechilut because you're peddling information from one party to another that will cause either ill will or damage to one of the subjects. That's rechilut. We'll continue tomorrow. Have a wonderful day and Chodesh Tov.